Good morning. I've been part of our community for about a dozen years, and it's a privilege for me to talk about this today. One of the greatest gifts I've ever received here was when I was first invited to go on a youth mission trip. My kids were not yet teens, and I was afraid of teenagers. I later described a youth mission trip as a family vacation where you leave town with 27 kids, 3 sisters-in-laws, and a batty aunt. And later Tom came up to me and said, "That was a terribly mean thing you said about me." I said, "No, Tom, it was metaphor. We are all irrational, at least sometimes." On paper, it looks like I'm giving a lot in a youth mission trip. Money, a week's vacation, 6 nights of decent sleep. But the reality, of course, is far different, for I'm one of the main beneficiaries. When you leave town with a community, you stop thinking about yourself. What you think about is the well-being of the community. I'm no longer hungry. Are the kids being fed? My comfort no longer matters. Are the kids comfortable? How we're all doing is important. Who are we meeting in our youth mission work? How are they doing? I forget I have a job. I forget I have a mortgage. I forget I have a cell phone. That's a wonderful thing to forget you have a cell phone. Our youth mission trips end with a prayer partner and a web of string. And let me explain that. At the start of the week, we all pick out of the hat somebody we care about or need to get to know and pray for. It's called a prayer partner, and the youth participate with the adults. There have been times when I've fished one out and it's a 9th grader. I don't know. And sometimes, unfortunately, a 9th grader has to get me. But it's a wonderful experience. And at the end of the week, we gather, we talk about our prayer partners, and when you're done talking, you take a roll of twine and you toss it to the next person. And so when we're done, there's 30-some people seated in a circle with this web of string between us all. And we can look out and we can see and feel this web of community that touches all of us. So community is the greatest gift that I receive here, and it comes in so many ways. Most recently, it was the men's retreat, in the community of the men's retreat. Tanya and I think that some years we're going to contribute a lot more to our community than we're going to receive. But we know that in other years, the reverse will be true. And we also know that the gifts of our faith community are unpredictable. As I first learned the first time and every time I leave town with the youth. So how we as a Christian community support this community is a discussion worth having. And the next one is the Circle of Grace discussion at noon in the Plymouth room that Norm and Mary will be hosting. All are welcome to attend the Circle of Grace discussion, whether you signed up or not. And to all of you, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being my community, and thank you for welcoming us into that.